Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Burton Burger Podcast, episode 168. We are almost at the fun number. Not quite there, though. We're getting there. I'm Burger. With me, as always, is the co-host, Bert. Craig is here as well, but you can't hear his honky ass. He's the one recording all of us.
Craig.
So, welcome to the B&CB show. We're happy to have all of you guys here.
Yeah.
Thank you for chilling with your boys, B&B on B&B. So, got a couple of things that we're going to talk about today. Last week, we had Mr. Tyler, the creator, come on the podcast.
Close.
And, or his cousin, Tyler Webb, the guy on TikTok. He came by. He stopped by. He had an awesome episode with us. Well, at least we thought it was. Don't know if we'll ever hear from him again.
Idea.
But we shall see. And we watched his movie called Kung Fury.
Yes, we did.
So we'll talk about his movies as well. We got another top 5 episode coming at you as well. Top 5, but a top 5 section, I should say, as well. And we'll go over Burger Survivor Org. Bert has some stories as well about libtards.
Yeah.
And we will wrap it up with whatever we feel like wrapping it up at the time. I don't know. We don't really have an order in these things, but we'll start it off with new news.
Yeah.
Do you know what that's from?
Nope.
That's New Heights Podcast. So you have not listened to them.
Not
you
in a
lied to
while.
me. Okay.
Nope.
You cocksucker. That was a sign to see if you
It's a
were
test.
paying attention. I'm really liking these guys. They were like, yo, this is family friendly. We have so many kids. And Jason's like, yeah, it is family friendly. Fuck it. Anyways. Like, yeah, Jason.
Here we go.
Here we go. That's actually where we can start off, and then we'll go into one of your stories that won't be funny. But
Alrighty.
New Heights Podcast is the podcast between Travis and Jason Kelsey. They're both NFL players. We talked about them a lot on the show before. I've been listening to them like crazy, and I've been trying to really listen to them because, I don't know. It's kind of weird being in April now, and they're talking about Thanksgiving, so I'm trying to get a little caught up with it. Like, they don't even know that I'm trying so hard to not read that. That's literally what almost got me kicked out of the fucking org right there. Bert just sent me a racial slur, basically, while I'm telling my story.
Sorry.
They just officially made the playoffs where I'm at in the podcast, and the Super Bowl's over
You're
a
like,
month over,
hey,
like 2 months over
guys.
now. I'm like, okay, this is kind of weird. It is kind of weird to look back and look back at it, like to see how they think of it now that they. It's like, okay, I know they go to the Super Bowl and who wins and everything
That's
like that.
so
Like, how do they
weird.
react to it and things like that. So it's kind of cool. But there's something briefly I want to talk about with them.
Okay.
I love this podcast. They're really good. They work together. They really have a good cousin energy, but they're brothers, so it's even more.
Yeah.
They fucking argue all the time. Like, Bert and I will get steamed at each other, and it turns out it really is what other families do as well. They're bringing a little bit of the family element to the podcast world as well. Like, they literally had to stop recording a podcast one time because Travis pissed Jason off so fucking
That
badly.
was
So
good.
we haven't got to that point yet. Pretty close,
yeah.
though, but it makes me feel good that other shows are like that, too. The thing that kind of grinds my gears a little bit with their podcast is they have ads in their podcast. Okay, I mean, you're not going to say no to free money, right?
Never.
I get it. I would think that these, I don't know, they'd have to be paying top tier money for NFL players to advertise it, right?
Yeah, they got some outreach.
Yeah, like, no, like, Travis and Jason have millions upon millions of dollars right now.
I see.
Let's see, Travis Kelsey contract. Let's see what his contract is. 4 years of $57 million. 22 of it is guaranteed. He makes an annual salary of $14,312,000. Okay, Jason Kelsey just signed a new contract. It is a 1 year, $14,250,000 signing bonus. All of it is guaranteed.
Okay.
When he signed the contract, he got $10 million put into his bank account for his bonus.
Hey, that's a lot.
Okay. The people that are sponsoring this podcast
Are pennies in
is
comparison. It's like
Harry's.
Yeah, I got one of
Harry's
them.
razors.
It better be fucking crusted in gold.
Some
What
like
the fuck?
I don't want to say I don't remember but basically like HelloFresh. Probably Manscaped is in there as well. You catching my grit? Like the people that are sponsoring these podcasts are the same people we're hoping will reach out to me and you someday.
That's kind of a cool thought.
No. Okay,
Am I looking at the wrong
you're
angle?
missing the point. Yes, Harry's is not offering them millions and millions of dollars.
I don't even know if it's worth it.
They are sponsoring small podcasts. Like, as much as I like Who's Right podcasts, these are kind of people Harry's and them reach out to, right? Doritos could be fucking sponsoring Jason and Travis's podcast right now.
Yeah.
So, are they giving Travis and Jason like $50,000 to say this right now?
I have some...
Do you see what I'm saying? Like, these are... I don't think they're making that much money from those ads in particular.
Nah.
This is just me theorizing, by the way. I'm not spinning facts. Maybe they are offering $10 million to do it.
Yeah, I think they're like strictly off the views and shit. They don't give a fuck who it is.
But that's like Joe Rogan doesn't get sponsored by Harry's, does he? Doesn't he have like serious fucking sponsors?
He has like very tailored stuff like fucking Man Cigars, or he has like weird liquor stuff. He's got he doesn't have the
these are like
bitch ones that would get
small. Yeah. These are like the small YouTubers that have like 1 million or 2 at the max followers.
Yeah.
That they advertise to.
Right.
And here they are going to pretty famous NFL players. Travis Kelce, I would argue, is one of the most famous NFL players currently now.
I'd say so.
And you got a little brand like Harry's that could sponsor B&B and New Heights podcast.
Damn. Dude, we're like royalty now. Fuck.
Yeah, so
what the fuck?
Again, I don't think they are offering them that much money.
Nah.
I can tell what I'm trying to say. You're
no,
not
I
picking
understand.
up right now.
I understand exactly.
You're not smelling what I'm shitting
I know
right
what
now.
Saying.
I don't think they're offering a lot of money.
I'm looking at it more at the angle like if I was in their shoes and you're making that much fucking money, I wouldn't take them. It's I know it sounds like a shitty thing,
Bert,
but it's like
that's what I'm saying too.
No. Yeah, so it's like
that's exactly
I have
what
a
I'm
jar
saying.
of pennies and quarters, and if they were in my pants, I'd throw them away. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Versus like
so you are saying you are smelling what I'm shitting.
Yeah,
right
I know what
now.
you're saying.
That is exactly what I'm saying. And now you're trying to say like we're in royalty. No, I'm not trying to condone Harry's. I'm trying to condone New Heights for accepting these advertisements.
Okay, yeah.
Like, are you kidding me? Unless I'm completely wrong and you are making millions upon millions of dollars from Harry's for some reason.
Yeah.
I just feel like they could get more legit sponsors than
I
that.
guess I don't really know.
Like, Jason will read off ads about vitamins, like a vitamin brand that sponsors them. And a food thing, he's like, a lot of you guys know I'm an offensive lineman, so I like to eat. So I get these cool cut, fresh ingredients straight from blah, 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 whatever it is. I'm like, damn, guys. And
yeah, I'm looking at their YouTube right now. This is actually kind of insane. Normally, when you see a YouTube channel that has like 1 million views or 1 million subs or whatever, they get like 100K or 200K views. So it's like a fifth. These guys have almost half of all their subs watching all their. They have 670K and they have like 200.
I can see why. I can see why brands want to reach out to them. I just don't understand why they are accepting it from these small ass advertisers. That's does this really show football's funniest family duo? Football's funniest family duo. I was gonna say careful guys. You ain't the podcast funniest family duos
pals.
here. We was here first.
We were.
Honks.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I'm not even talking about it from a brand standpoint. I understand why Harry's is excited about it. I just don't know why these Kelsey boys are.
Yeah, I just know you get paid based on like how many people look at it, click on it, whatever the fuck. So they must just be.
Oh yeah, no, that makes sense. I mean, again,
it's still,
no fucking issues.
I mean, money's money.
Harry should definitely get him on
silly.
there. I just feel like
you should never have to worry about money ever again in your entire life. That's like you going to... No, that's gay.
I just feel like they could do better. Like, no, I get the ads. Like, anytime I hear ads on a podcast, I'm like, hey, it's free money, guys. I get it, right? But you're literally using the same fucking ads as the podcasts that have like 20,000 subscribers. Like, don't you think you could up your ad game a little bit? Like, you'd think the more people you get, the more the ads would evolve.
Right.
Like, you're starting to get local tire places to sponsor your podcast, and then it turns into a fucking tiny-ass chapstick GoFundMe company, and then it evolves from there into maybe fucking HelloFresh notices you and gives you a little bit of stuff, and then after HelloFresh, you start to go into fucking Budweiser. You know what I mean?
Something like, a little bit more...
I didn't realize Harry's had complete control over the fucking market here. From the tiny boys down here to the fucking big ones up there, too.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it is weird. Like, you say the fucking Doritos and all that shit. I know there's some things like Doritos, it's like, whatever. They're already such a renowned... Whatever. The point is, you know, these bigger places could be doing it, too.
It's weird. Flesh out... No, it's that they can flesh out more money. Yeah. So then if they are giving out $10 million to put it on a podcast, it better be a podcast that has a ton of views. Like, there's just small companies that will give money to small audiences just to get their name out there more. Like, fuck, like, we'll give you $500 if we get 1,000 more listeners. That's definitely worth $500 and things like that. But Doritos is like, okay, you guys, what do you offer to us? Because we're already Doritos, right? Like, we already are at the top of the fucking food chain and everything.
You don't worry
so
about that shit
if
anymore.
we are to sponsor you, what do you do for us, kind of thing? So it's just like, what does Bert and Burger do for Doritos? Literally nothing. And you're wasting your time even looking at us right now. Don't worry about it. Now, Travis and Jason Kelsey, now they might be able to help him out a little bit. They might be able to help him out just a teeny bit there. So I guess that's where I'm like, I assume the bigger you get, the better the sponsorship deals that you get. And I guess not, like, maybe money-wise you do, but they got to be giving them some kind of money, or else why would Travis and Jason be wasting their time on this?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, it scales up. Like, they'll pay you more if you get more views, but it is weird how they're not, going to something a little bit more, big, I guess.
But bigger companies will go up, so it scales more if you get more views, but you already started at $10 million versus $50K, so... Yeah, it does go up over time, but you would start at a higher salary. Yeah, oh, you get a lot more views. We'll give you $1 per view. Yeah, well, how about $100 per view?
Yeah.
Okay, like, it doesn't matter if it goes up over time. Like, they can't compete with bigger advertisers. Like, how come Ford isn't fucking sponsoring this fucking podcast?
I know it's also based off of, like, the Spectator or whatever. I mean, same people listen to this. Same people listen to... Well, yeah,
Trojan isn't going to fucking... sponsor it. It just like Bud Light and Budweiser would never sponsor Dude Perfect because they're more family friendly kind of thing. So but okay, well that still doesn't do it. It does go from spectators, it does go for audiences, but every audience has a multi-million-dollar brand that is appropriate for it.
Yeah.
So that doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
I'm just confused on how ads work.
It's goofy. We'll learn someday.
How is it worth their time? Yeah. Trust me, advertisers. If you want me to lick your fucking nuts, I'll let Bert do it all goddamn day. I don't care. So,
yeah.
It just kind of irks me a little bit. I'm like, you're literally being sponsored by the same people. Bert and I hope give us a call one of these days.
Yeah.
Don't you got bigger fish to fry? Like.
Come on, you'll got more potential than that.
It's like imagine if you can only fuck a 3 or a 4. Bert. Like, that's the highest you could get as a 3 or 4, and this guy that's a 10 that's up here fucking supermodels, he's coming down to your level and taking away your meat. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
this is bullshit.
Your meat is in all the males that you could be fucking. But like, that just, why are you here? Go up to your 10s. Leave us 3s and 4s alone. Maybe one day we'll get lucky and get a 5. So like,
all it
you
is.
see how it's like, damn guys, like how much? How
This is
much?
weird.
How much do? Plus, like I said, Travis Kelce has a $54 million contract.
Mm-hmm.
Jason Kelce just got $10 million. Like, how much money are you giving these guys to where it's worth it?
Yeah, that's the question. It's like, what's the marker
I get it.
where it gets serious?
Yeah, and I get like the official podcast doing it because as Charlie makes really good money, but none of the other people make even remotely the same kind of money that he does. So I get like they have advertisers and everything like that as well. But I do know those guys make enough money. I'm pretty sure Jackson built like an entire fucking house based off of the podcast. Jackson doesn't stream. Jackson doesn't do anything on YouTube. He literally just does the podcast.
Yeah, that's funny.
And I'm pretty sure he built his own house.
I've heard that's
based off of
bad
ad revenue.
That's like bad expense.
So
yeah,
like you make really good money when you have good brand deals. But I can't imagine Jackson is making millions of dollars.
No.
I don't think so. He's probably making
at least
6 figures a year around there or close to it. I mean, I don't know. Kaya did say they make like minimum wage and things like that, which
there's no fucking way.
I don't know,
Maybe
man.
minimum
You got
wage
Charlie
for
as your
fucking-
fucking for rich
for
people.
a rich German guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they make it out to minimum wage, and I'm like, Kaya, it's an hour and a half out of your day once a week, okay? Minimum wage, kind of. I'm only making $60,000 a year off of this. You record once a week for like under 2 hours, okay?
Yeah,
like,
4 hours a month.
Yeah, exactly, and you're making
50
minimum wage.
50 hours a year. Yeah.
Yeah, seriously, like. Interesting. You are working in a year less than I do in a week.
Yeah. It's like,
so don't really think that counts as minimum wage.
Here? Yeah.
The numbers do maybe, okay, but I don't know. But then they also have like other stuff as well, and I'm guessing it has gone up since they've said that too.
Right.
So they got Patreon, they got the ads as well.
Yeah, Patreon's cringe too.
They got to be at least in the 6 figures, I'm going to guess, a piece. And then Charlie's ahead of that. But I also just find that fascinating. Like, it would be cool for us to make money off of B&B, but I'm not banking on it by any means. But I am just interested in it. Even if I didn't have a podcast, I would love to know how much, like, a normal-ass podcast makes.
Right. Yeah, no, I mean, it's definitely
So-
interesting to look at it and be like, work the numbers on it. Like, damn. It's not bad.
And I can say Bert and I will probably be really fucking honest. Like, when we do start making money, we will tell you guys. We're not ashamed to
Yeah, I mean, we
fucking
did that
admit
with
it.
TikTok.
The only time... Yeah, we don't tell you now because it's embarrassingly low. It's not because, like, oh, we're going to be humble about it, shit like that. No, I want to be like Blake. Blake from Nutrition Narc is flat out honest with all of it, and I think that's important. Like, I don't know why people get so weird about how much money they make a year and things like that. The only time I get weird about it is when it makes me... Like, when I feel bad about it, I'm like, yeah, it's not that much, guys. Like, how much you make on TikTok? I don't really want to tell you that. Oh, why? You're being humble, I guess. Huh? You must be making... No, it's bad. Like,
It's embarrassing.
but Bert and I are excited about it.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing. Like, yeah,
This
we've
didn't exist
done
the
really
other
good.
day. Okay.
It didn't exist. I've had live streams on the county things where we made over $100 in one live stream. But most of the time, it's under $1. Like, most of the time, it's like under 50 fucking
Yeah.
cents.
There's
So,
a couple of surprises.
like,
but-
we're not going to go around bragging about it, but there were a time when we were averaging, like, maybe like $20 a live stream, and then when you did that every week or every day, it would build up, and all everything happens for a reason, because as literally as soon as we got this PC, this gaming PC, and maybe the Oculus shortly after, I think we had a little bit of a spurt again after I got the PC, because we spent most of the money on the PC and then it kept coming in, so then we went and got the Oculus. It's died. It has been a complete waste of our time.
She's
It
rotten.
is,
She's stinky.
Like, it is done and over with. That fad is pretty much done with, the whole county thing. So, we try to take stabs at it here and there, and we still get views, and we probably could do well with it if we were consistent with it. But it's just, I really want to build our brand a little bit more, B&BE. So
yeah.
we'll see. But advertisers, you can reach out if you want, but I wouldn't really waste your time at the moment.
Unless
unless you need like an extra 3 viewers a
Yeah.
week, like I think we can help with that. But
Oh yeah, then we're your guys.
I don't know. It's like, all right, B&B, we're gonna take a chance on you. No,
No.
don't do that, guys. Like,
Save you the heartbreak.
I want people to take a chance on me because I know I can do it. Like, I want people to take a chance on me to get into a doctoral school because I know I can do it and get a degree. If you are taking a chance on B&B because you think we can hit these numbers that you're hoping for, I wouldn't. I wouldn't do that, guys. Not yet. If you want honesty and you want to help people grow, and we think, well, I think we could make people money someday.
Hopefully.
I do think I think we could do well at some point. I don't think we can. We're doing it right now, though.
Nah.
Not at the moment.
Not
so.
again.
Yeah, if you give us a chance when we have more numbers, we'll fulfill it.
Oh yeah, promise.
Not right now though. Yeah, fingers aren't crossed. We're hoping in 10 years we'll average like maybe 50 people of podcast viewing. So
that'll be the day. Holding out hope.
People say Mr. Beast this. He grinded for years.
He grinded hard.
10 years without having a following. He grinded hard. Yeah, but Mr. Beast also had like 100K.
Yeah.
I don't really like that. Like, he grinded hard. Kind of. He had like 12,000 subscribers still. I mean,
he was doing gay shit.
we were like very below where Mr. Beast was in his career right now. So just don't compare us to Mr. Beast. Just don't do that. Okay.
That's bad.
It's a grind. It's a grind. Tell me it's a grind. Yeah, but don't be like, yeah, Mr. Beast took him 10 years. Well, Mr. Beast kind of had a following too, for before he became where he is now.
Yeah.
I don't really like that. So.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, that just kind of rubs me the wrong way when I fucking hear Manscaped brought to you by
The Kelsey
It's just
brothers.
like, shut the fuck up. Yeah, the Kelsey brothers. Kelsey brothers want to talk to you about HelloFresh.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, what's your exciting story?
So I have a couple.
Wait, let me get my puzzle game up.
Yeah. So I was on Reddit the other day, as I am.
Okay.
And let me find this. I screenshotted this, and it kind of made me upset.
Was it about the Kelsey brothers?
You know what? As a matter of fact,
It might have been. I think the big thing with them, real quick, is like, I'm not pissed off. I'm just confused, right?
Yeah.
Like, what makes this worth your time, guys? If they would give me and Bert $50 an episode, we'd jump on that fucking shit like there's no tomorrow.
right to the sunset.
Yeah, it's like, just help me out here. I get it. You're not going to say no to free money,
Yeah.
but at what point does it become a waste of your time?
Right. That's the big question.
So what'd you see on Reddit?
So here it is. I'm following like some crypto thing because I'm gay, and
You're still on that grind,
well,
huh?
this is
Literally everybody says it's a fucking scam.
Yeah.
now. And Bert's like, no, seriously.
I follow. I don't know. I don't keep up. Like I could see you kind of being on YouTube or whatever. You watch your subscriptions or whatever, and something kind of pisses you off or whatever. You're like, yeah, I don't really need to follow that anymore. Or it's like mid. You're like, yeah, I guess I'm not really into crypto anymore. I can unsub from all these people. Which I guess maybe I do that to a degree, but I'm not on top of it. Like I could see maybe you being with some stuff. But
Well, if you said like, oh yeah, I'm still following some crypto thing on Reddit, that'd make more sense.
yeah, I'm not like on it or anything. I got all my money out and all that. I think I have $5 on Bitcoin right now. So
Yeah, you really grinded with that for a bit. Yeah, that was.
I'm gonna get back.
I
into it
literally
when
saw
get money,
everywhere
but
about how big of a scam that fucking shit
it's
was.
pretty bad. Yeah.
Like you're basically playing the lottery. At
Yeah.
that
Now that I
point.
know how stocks work and investment and stuff works, I took like some class on it, and now I'm like, yeah, Bitcoin's bad. Big bad.
Glad you know how fucking stocks work.
Yeah, I wasn't really entirely aware about how that stuff worked, but regardless here, one of the guys, it's like some fucking shitcoin, whatever. This honky here, it's like FTX is his name or something. I don't know. FTX is resort tab. So he's staying in a resort, and it says his tab swells to $600,000 as it racked up a $400,000 DoorDash bill. That's pretty bad. $500,000 DoorDash bill. And everybody's like, oh my gosh, that's insane. I can't believe this bad man did this. That's so much money. It's insane. And have you ever used DoorDash or any of that stuff?
Mm-hmm.
And you go on there and it's like, oh, cool, look at that, the Taco Bell box. I'll buy that for $7. Put it in your cart. Go to checkout, and it's like your total is $20. You're like, that's $7 for food, and I'm paying like a fucking $13, or it's like $3 for your driver tip, $1 for transfer fees, $2 for a small charge, and like this, it's like a list of shit. And you're like, this is cringe. Like, it's not worth it. And so now I'm scrolling through the comments. That's usually what I do. I find something. I don't even read the main thing anymore. I literally just like go to the comments and see what these honkies say. And here's this guy. He's like, well, given the hidden fees in DoorDash, I'm not really surprised with the figure. They probably only bought a couple cheeseburgers and fries from the local burger joint for $20 and ended up with a total of $400K. And this fucking honky, queer motherfucker.
Sounds like something your friends would say.
See that one? That's like me being gay. I'm like, damn, dude.
Oh, that's something actually you would say too. I'm like, why is my bill $500,000? You're like, well, the fucking fees are a lot of money, man. I mean, you got your driver.
See, this guy's like making a joke.
Like, okay, Bert, yeah, I get the fees are high. This is $500,000. See how gay this guy sounds? Yeah. This is why we argue so much, because you say those things right there, and then you start digging your heels in. Like, no.
It's bad.
$15 is a lot of money, okay? This is a process that's bad. That's a real fee. Regardless of how much money you make, that's bad. Okay, Bert, I understand that. $500,000 though worth of fees? Seriously?
That's just silly talk.
Bert would be like, you plan how many people you're waiting for. Maybe you have a party. Bert, there is no fucking... Like, I'm getting pissed off right now, and you're not even saying anything right now. This is a legit argument we would have. Maybe not a $500,000, but even if it was $1,000, I could see you realistically arguing.
I would definitely argue.
Yeah, okay, so here, me and my girlfriend, we just ordered Taco Bell, and it turned into $1,000, and then you would start arguing about how that seems plausible.
Well, you see, he could be on the top floor of a 60-floor building, and maybe the elevator was broken. They had to walk all the way up. An hour-long thing. I mean, that's like $1,000.
Yeah, like, see, and the thing with your brain will come to those conclusions faster than, oh, maybe there's something wrong with the app.
I don't even
like,
think.
They obviously fucked up. It's like your brother's friends, where the guy was literally hacking, and he's like, oh, my computer bugged. And they're like, oh, okay. And Among Us, like, oh shit, okay, that's fine.
I love that.
And they didn't even react to it. He was actually the imposter the entire time. His friend's like, oh shit, okay, cool.
Oh, I
really? You guys believe that? Are you kidding me?
Yeah. So, yeah, no, I can see that though, and so eventually I look at some other guy comments on this dude's comment where he's being silly. Oh, maybe it's $380K for the DoorDash fees, and this guy, he pushes up his glasses. You know, he tucks in his fucking shirt. He aligns up his pens in his pocket. Well, actually, he says, the total you're told is what you pay. Try not to be an idiot. Hey, Lamb123, please fuck yourself.
This is how I feel talking to you all the time.
Hey, see, now this is where the true Bert comes in. Well, actually, it's not much of a surprise because really everything's outlined in the order at the end. It's like some dude's just trying to make a joke, bro. I went out of my way. I fucking downvoted this guy's comment. I'm like, you're fucking gay.
When Bert does this, it's
never
serious,
do I do that,
ladies and gentlemen.
I
go out of my way.
It's like I have one comment on my YouTube channel where I actually like went to somebody's thing to comment, and I'm like, this is actually like this is a life-changing video, you know. I'm like, this I like I went out of my way to post this fucking comment, where there's a lot of honkies that are just like, you know, just fucking writing books and comment whatever. So when I do something like this, I'm like, this struck me. I'm like, damn, if Burger saw this in the wild, this motherfucker saying try not to be an idiot on Reddit. Okay. Okay, pal. So this guy's gay.
Yes.
And now I have an actually...
See, like, even just that hypothetical argument I just had with me and you is fucking working me up.
Right.
This is how fucking... like, that, you literally argue like that all the time.
It's kind of funny to see it from the outside, because I'm like, that's gay.
Like that.
And then I'm in it, and I'm like, I'll die.
Yeah, shit, maybe
I'll die for this. Now, if you don't have anything super pressing, I have something that this would segue into pretty good.
No, this is a hard puzzle here, so I might have to.
Okay.
I gotta think about this one.
Okay. So Reddit, we have one gay dude, and I woke up this morning. Sometimes I scroll on my phone on the weekends. I'm like, okay, yeah, whatever.
Only on the weekends, huh?
Only on the weekend. Well, normally I wake
Sure.
up too late. Like I got to do my hair and get to class and shit. Like the weekend's the only time I'll like actually stay in bed for like 30 minutes and swipe on my phone or whatever. This morning.
Oh, that's a different thing.
Yeah.
Where you stay in bed for 30 minutes. Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's a big difference. Sure.
Yeah. So I was in bed this morning and I went on iFunny and eventually I'm swiping and this is such a fucked intro to this, but I see some nice lady on there. I'm like, you know what? That's pretty cool. And I'm like, you know what? Let's do it. Fuck it. It's the morning. Let's open up one of our dating apps again. Danger. So I turned on what was this? I have like a little thing where I hide all my dating apps. Right? So I got Hinge on here. That's the only one I kept. I paused my profile from before, so I haven't used this in like actually maybe a year.
That's so stupid. What you need to do is do it and then do what you normally do and forget about it and then come back to 2 matches after 6 years.
Yeah. So I remember I tried that once and it was kind of nice because I didn't worry about it. But whatever. So I get on there. I fucking spruce my profile up. It was fucking cringe before.
Yes.
So I went on there and I kept all the same pictures, but I changed the prompts and shit because it was like gay. It's like, oh my God. I watched like 3 episodes of, let me figure out what the fuck it's called with Don Draper. Do you know what that is? Don Draper? Mad Men. There we go. I watched like 2 episodes of Mad Men and he had this fucking quote, dude. Never do things ever stick in my head. But he made this fucking thing where he's like, you got to sell this vacuum to this lady or whatever. And it's like, how are you going to, it's kind of like the Wolf of Wall Street, try and sell me this pen kind of thing. And he's like, you need to make the object marketable to your audience.
Good one.
So it's like, I know.
Basic selling 101.
It's versus just going on there. So I like to apply this to a lot of different stuff.
Are you trying to call yourself a vacuum right now, Birdie?
Well, what I'm saying is, I'm like, normally you'd go on there and you're like, oh, I'll just do what looks cool. That's what I would have done. I'd have been like, okay, so my name's Bert and I do this stuff and I do my archery and I do this shit. And then I look at it again. Now when I'm like,
pull the fucking bowstring back in 6 years. Yeah, I love archery.
Yeah. So now I look at it as like, you know, from an outside perspective, like what
Bert's
would somebody
looking at it like
see?
how I would sell this vacuum.
Yeah, would I bang me? Right. That's how I like. I'm like, if I was a chick, like what kind of a deranged?
I was a guy.
Yeah. What kind of a deranged woman would click on this? So it's kind of like, you know, it's kind of just super simple. It's like if you want,
I do know.
If you want some cringe, gem, what is that called? Like the jewelry, Cancer, Libra shit person. You put like gay rock stone shit in your profile. That's what I'm trying to say. You know?
Well, yeah, you got to own the fucking pot thing and just lie to everybody.
Yeah, so that's like what it is, right?
Bert's like, I like smoking weed. Everybody's hitting them up then.
Yeah. So I go on there and I kind of make it less gay because before it was like super gay.
Not possible.
I'm not even saying it. It's so gay. So whatever. I remake my profile. I open it back up today and I go through. I swipe on some people, whatever. I send them nice messages and then I just let it sit for the day. And earlier we were watching the movie and I ended up getting a notification.
Movie?
Tyler's movie.
Nope, no idea.
Okay, we'll talk about it later.
Is that your roommate or?
That's the dude we had on.
Oh.
Yeah. His movie.
I thought you were watching a movie.
Yeah, no. Remember when I just started laughing hysterically? I'm like, oh fuck, I have something for us.
Oh yeah.
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 So now that I've given you the context, you can probably guess what happened.
Cool.
I was hearted by a tranny.
Boy, I've had them happen before. It's okay.
So, for those of you in the audience that are doing a running tally,
tranny is a...
This is the third one.
Yeah, well, now you got to
Cool.
get him to send you a pee-pee pic.
Yup. You know what I'm going to do actually right now before we get too far?
Send cock.
I'm going to Well, that's awkward. My sexuality's on straight.
I'm gay.
So this is one where Burger gets pissed. Actually, let's look at some of these. So they have a lot of stuff in here. Straight, gay, lesbian, bi, allosexual, androsexual, asexual, autosexual, bi-curious, demisexual, fluid, gray sexual, gynosexual.
All right. The 2 and the 2 can't go here because the 2's over here.
Yeah. So carry the 3, drop the 4. Yeah, so I was on straight. Cool. So this fucking person.
Why would you lie?
I don't know. I'm just like, mine was on straight. The game, nice. The dating app game is supposed to fucking only match you with people that you're whatever. I don't even want to click on this. I have the notification on my phone.
You
to
could
go
get like
through.
bi people and shit like that.
Okay, let's see. This person's name is coincidentally Tyler. Tyler liked my photo, huh? Oh, you just liked my photo, huh? Which photo? Oh, you liked my first photo?
Oh, that's gross. Oh, I don't like that.
So they're
Boy,
dancing.
you're bringing me back, man, to some crazy shit that I did that I'm pretty ashamed of, actually, when I was in the dating world.
Wait, is this a dude? If it's not a dude, this is tough.
The only way you would have matched with that person was if they identified as a female.
Yeah. We'll get along if you don't annoy me and can keep my interest. Hey, nosedive into an empty swimming pool. My greatest strength, offensive sense of humor. Well, shit. Hey.
Yo, you
Hey.
gotta shout us out, B.
Oh, it is trans woman. There it is. Straight trans woman. Look at that. Don't have children? Not sure yet. Well, it's not really your choice.
Now, are they going from boy to girl or girl to boy?
This is
'Cause
definitely...
it sounds
female.
like it's boy to girl, right?
Yeah.
Sounds very boy to girlish.
Okay. What if I told you that my favorite pickup line was, break my back, not my heart. I'm tall, but I'm much shorter on my knees. Cool, so this tranny likes sucking dick.
Hey, there's a plus.
Hell yeah.
There's a plus, Bert.
Fuck yeah, that's kind of a W. She's got boobies too, that's kind of a dub.
He's got boobies, yeah.
He's got boobies, I meant to say. Wow, I'm
Same.
falling for the trap already.
Yep, you are. Bert's been really weird like that. Even in our normal conversation just over Xbox, he'd be like, yeah, so this isn't politically correct. I'm like, why do you have to say that to me?
Well, I mean, with you, it's kind of silly, but...
Yeah, but it makes me kind of scared. Like,
Oh, I mean, I'm definitely...
can you go back to your queer little third-party corner or libertarian corner and just,
Yeah,
you know, do that? Don't start going the liberal way, please. Like,
It's weird. I do notice it. Like, even, like, I called them a she, you know? I mean, I'm pretty...
yeah, it's kind of bad. I'm not liking it. I'm not going to make a podcast with you anymore.
Dude, this person's ass looks like mine. Damn.
Quit looking at the guy's ass, Bert.
This is tough. Yeah, so that was cool. When I saw Tyler, I'm like, do I know any women named Tyler? I think there might have been one that went to my school. Maybe not. I think...
A Tyler that went to school. Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
You're unique. I don't know. The thing is like, we ain't going to get political here on B&B, but
Oh,
my
never.
big thing is just like, okay, like the whole gay lesbian thing that's starting to become very more acceptable in today's culture. I will say that, as that should be. However, I'm not a big fan of this whole tranny thing. Like, there's just some things that daddy's got to lay his feet down on, and I've told Bert that I do not like. I shouldn't say I don't like trannies. I don't like the mindset of them, and I don't like open relationships. I think open relationships are the stupidest fucking things on the planet. If you want to do them, go ahead and do them, but don't try to talk logic to me as well. And
Don't
also,
try and
if
sell
you
me on it, please.
exactly, and if you want to get your cock cut off and go be a woman, like, so be it. Like, I'm not saying that shouldn't be allowed. I think there's very little things, unless they're illegal, that should not be allowed, right? Like, if you're not doing anything wrong, like, go ahead, go do it, but don't start trying to preach people's different, like your perspective on other people here. I don't like that part. That's fine. Should trannies exist? Should trannies be able to fucking switch genders? Go ahead. I don't care. Sure, absolutely. We live in a country to where you can make these decisions, right? That's fine. However, don't start telling me that my fucking kid should be a tranny if they wanted to be someday.
Yes.
Don't do that. That's where I don't like it. That's where I'm like, don't tell me I should be accepting of tranny thoughts and things like that. No, fuck you. You should be accepting of my thoughts on this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like
there's
what's
nothing,
the value in yours over
there's
mine,
nothing
man?
wrong. Like, I can dislike something if I want to. I'm not going to treat...
mine.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah, just like you can call me a queer. I'm not going to treat this person any differently because they are a boy or a girl. I might call out your views, but guess what? I call out fuckhead's views, and that's co-hosting this podcast with me right now. I will call him out and say he's a fucking idiot for thinking that way. I will do the exact same thing for other people. You want to take some skin off your forearm and glue it to your fucking vagina so you have a cock now? Go ahead. That's stupid.
There we go.
That's dumb. That's what I think of it, okay? Does it mean I'm right and you're wrong? No, I just think it's fucking weird.
Yep.
It really makes me wonder, like it's just like, oh, you're transphobic. Yep, guess I am. Like, fuck off.
So.
I suppose so.
I'm
There's
afraid
something.
of snakes too. Fuck.
Yeah. I always hated that. Like, you're homophobic. Like, does that mean you see a gay guy and you're like, holy shit, it's a fucking gay guy? Oh, it scared the piss out of me. I never understood that. So I don't know, but I don't know if transphobic is the right word because I'm not gonna treat them any different. Like, a person is a person in my eyes, right? Like, you can do whatever stupid thing you want, and I'm still gonna treat you with the respect and ideals that I think everybody should have. You are still a person at the end of the day. However, your views on this are fucking stupid. Just like you might think my rights or my views on gun rights are stupid. You might think my views on abortion is stupid, or my views on religion is stupid, my views on politics, my views on if fucking Harry should sponsor the goddamn Kelsey brothers or not on a podcast. I can think your views are stupid without thinking you are a stupid person, kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
So
that's
yeah,
like
wipe your tear away after that one. That was a good one. But damn, yeah, but that's the thing. It's like, no, I don't care about the person. I just think that mindset is stupid. I think it's fucking idiotic to change your sex and things like that. Like, there's
a lot of trouble at the end of the day.
There's gotta there's gotta be
lazy.
something going on. Every person that I've ever came across that is thinking about doing something like this or has done it, they got something going on upstairs. Usually,
I think that's pretty
right. Yeah, so that's just kind of where I am. It's like, I think your views are stupid on it. Do I think you're a stupid person? No, there's really not a lot of fucking people out there that I genuinely hate or don't like or something like that. I try not to be like that because I think that just fills your heart and your soul up with a lot of bad things that you don't need in your life. So it's just like, fuck, I cannot like somebody. Hate, though? Not a thing.
Yeah.
I can hate views, though. I definitely fucking don't like certain views on things.
Yeah.
Like people that tell me that Elvis is gay.
Yeah, fuck you.
Don't like that
can
either.
Go to hell.
You can go to hell. Specifically, you. I'm going against the grain here with that. So yeah, I don't know. And it's just like, man. And I think, like, the more you normalize something or the more you tell people it's okay, like, the more it's going to happen.
Oh, yeah.
Even if they didn't want it to happen in the first place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like,
slippery slope.
Like, I've said this before, but, like, kids want to be anything when they grow up. They want to be a fucking dinosaur when they grow up. They want to be a vampire bat when they grow up. And we're just like, haha, no, and then like, no, seriously, I want to be a vampire bat.
Time to sew some bats on this biatch.
Seriously, this is gay. Like, you're not doing that, Jimmy. You're not going to be a fucking vampire bat. But then as soon as when people want, or when kids or young adults want to switch genders all of a sudden, like, we think all of a sudden, like, fuck, yeah, that's great. That's so brave of you. But before, if you wanted to be a fucking vampire bat, but now people are saying go ahead and be a vampire bat. That's the thing. That's what this is leading to, right?
Yeah.
Like, now people are actually wanting to be animals, and we're allowing them to be animals. You got fucking people that are walking around like fucking dogs and shit now and everything. It's like
the extremes.
Yeah, it is. And well, the extremes are going to start becoming the fucking norm now, dude. I mean, that's just how this shit happens. So
spooky.
Yeah, this is why my work can't ever find out about this job. But anyways, are you gonna or this podcast? Are you gonna match with this fucking Hermie, or what are you gonna do?
No, I already said bye-bye. I said gooby.
Cool. Scooby.
Yeah, I'm all set.
Oh man, is this the picture?
Yeah.
Oh man,
Isn't that nice?
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Okay, let's try again. I'm zooming in now. Boy, if you take out
Wood.
I'm putting my thumb over their face. Damn, titties are kind of good on this one. I got a good doctor here.
Yeah.
Arms are kind of muscular like mine. Oh, I can't do that face though. Oh man. It's not even like I try not to, like Bert knows this, like when someone's actually retarded on iFunny, like I try not to watch those memes. Like I genuinely feel bad for people like that make fun of people that are actually retarded. But it's just like it's so fake. Like, Bert, put it up on screen.
Yeah. Here they are.
Look at this fucker here. I just can't.
It's I don't know. It's like, that's weird. So I just sent that to you. I didn't send that to nobody else, did I? Some other guy literally just now saved a picture I sent to their camera roll. I'm like, oh no.
Nice.
I sent this to the wrong person. No, but it's like, I go on there. I wake up this morning, see some boobies. Like, you know what?
I want boobies now.
Yeah.
I need boobies.
You know what? Yeah. Let's make something happen here. Go on there, and this happens. Cool.
Yep,
Makes
that's
me wanna
normal.
Stay.
Yeah, keep on going, Bert.
Sounds
Give
like-
her a chance.
I need to change something. What could it be?
I don't know. I see. I got that too, man. Like you just gotta ignore it. That one though. I mean, you could get a swipe in and accidentally swipe right on that one.
Like our cousin. That motherfucker's quick.
Yeah, he goes
That
fast.
motherfucker's real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I did it.
Well,
I told him.
good job. Now, if you ever want to get off of it again, just delete the app off your phone.
That's
So
it.
then you can come back to it to where it's a little bit more active.
Keep it live. Yeah.
Yeah. No. So
It's a great idea.
hopefully Tyler finds love somewhere.
Yep. Somewhere out in the stars.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, somewhere out there for sure. Tyler can do whatever he wants, but please, people, do not tell me I should start giving people like Tyler a chance.
Or
no,
head.
Thanks. Yeah.
You have to fuck Tyler, otherwise you're a
Yeah.
homophobe.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Sorry.
So,
Sorry. Let's segue out of here.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Survivor, Russell Hantz, that reminds me, I am in the Survivor org. It is almost done. We are in the final 3 of the Survivor org. I have been voted out a while ago. We had Tyler on last week, so I couldn't talk about it so much.
Yes.
But I did get voted out. I was in the top 10, and I did make the jury. I got voted out when literally not 1, not 2, but 3 separate hidden immunities idols were played. It was a crazy fucking thing, but I got voted out. Nobody in my alliance backstabbed me or anything. If there's a way to go out, this is the way to do it. I was happy to be out of the game. That shit was eating me alive, like I said multiple times. And right now, we're in the process of voting for a winner out of the 3. And then votes are due tomorrow. And then tomorrow night, we'll see who the winner is. So, and then it is officially over. And then hopefully they'll be opening up applications for season 3. And Bernaroni is going to be applying for
I'm gonna
it,
shoot.
so.
I'm gonna shoot for the stars.
Exactly. And it's just cool. You could go find your own org and do your own thing, but this is a really good org.
I really, really like the idea of staying keeping it in the family.
Well, also, it's a good org. We know what it's going to get.
Mm-hmm.
People that are a part of our Discord have joined other orgs since this, and we've heard some horror stories about how shitty the other orgs were and everything like that.
Yeah.
So
no thanks.
We know we got a good one here, at least. We know this one is professionally ran. This one they really put some effort into. And it would be great if Bert got it. So it's been a hell of a ride. When I got voted out, I almost dropped the name of our podcast, but I was like a little bit nervous. Like, oh, what if the mods listen to it and they find out I talked about something that I shouldn't have been, and blah 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 and things like that. So I'm like, yeah, we'll just wait. But now I'm like, I don't think I want anybody to know about it. Maybe a couple of people I was close with, because you hype up a podcast so much and then they go check it out and they're like, oh,
Cool.
6 views a video, huh?
Yeah.
And I'm like, stop. It's just like when you're shirtless and they're just staring at you and you're like, hey, quit. Knock it off.
Yeah.
So I might tell a couple people that I was close to and things
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, definitely.
It was a hell of a ride. So maybe after it's over, I will give like my full breakdown on it. I'm not going to go into the specifics, but really talk about what my strategy was, how it worked out well in some areas, how it didn't work out in other areas. And so maybe next week we will officially wrap it up, depending on if we get any guests on or anything. We don't have any guests in the books as of now, but you never know with B&B. So great experience. I've been out of it. My mental health is pretty much back to where it was, and
Hell
ready to
yeah.
be done with it and to watch my cousin get into it soon. So it'll be cool.
Watch me squirm.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Hopefully Bert will beat me. I got 8th place, so that's very doable.
That's kind of tough, though. I mean, in a weird way, I do feel like it's pretty... I was going to say 50-50. That's not at all what it is. I mean, shit, dude, you either get voted out or you don't get voted out every week.
Exactly, yeah.
I mean, fuck.
Yeah,
No, but
yeah, it's a 50.
dodge the whole time is crazy.
You know, I made it over halfway to it, and you know, I'm happy with my spot. I would have liked to got a little bit farther, but obviously this is farther than I thought I was going to get. So, Bert's either going to do really, really, really good with it and beat me by a long shot, or he is gonna fucking fail miserably. I think
I could see fucking something up, but
yeah, there's some aspects that he'll do well in, and there'll be some aspects that he doesn't do so well in. So, he won't take it as seriously as I did. I could tell you that much right now. He'll take it seriously, but he won't get into it as much as I did. So we'll see if that comes back and bites old Birdie Poo in the ass. But first, you gotta get selected, B.
yes, I know. There's a lot of writing in this. I feel like I'm not terrible at that, but there's some people who were extremely fucking bad at it in the org, and I'm like, so now I know what not to do.
Yeah.
Like, holy fucking cow, that's so bad. Motherfuckers are like, hey, do us playing an org. They get in there and they just, fucking
Eat shit and
Skyrim
die.
NPC. Yeah, just staring at a wall.
Yeah.
Somebody says their name. To silence.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Get
So we'll let you guys know, but I'll do a recap on the org after it is over when we can. So we're going to go on to our next section of the podcast. We're about an hour into it. We're going to talk about Tyler's movie, and then we're going to probably wrap up with the top 5 section that we've grown to accustomed to. So
yeah.
what'd you think of Mr. Tyler's movie? This is going to be a real brief one, guys. It was only 30 fucking minutes long, so
It was a shorty. I thought I liked what they did with it visually. The story was a little
okay, so he's
weird.
doing a bad job. So it's a 30-minute YouTube video, ladies and gentlemen, about a fucking ninja that became a cop that has superpowers, and he goes back in time to kill Hitler, who is also a super ninja as well. So
it's
that,
called what's it called?
Kung
too?
Fury. We talked
Kung
about
Fury.
it. Kung
Okay,
Fury. That is what you start with. You don't start with,
It was
visuals were cool. Oh, I don't know. Story could have been a little bit better. How about a time-traveling cop ninja that goes back to kill a fucking super ninja Hitler is what you should start with, you fucking idiot.
It's probably a little better spot. Yeah, I could see that. How does that
Okay,
mean
so
my
now what did
example
you
next
think of
time
it?
would be better, but Thor's in it too. That's pretty
Yeah.
epic.
The actual Thor, by the way.
The real, like the real one. Caught on
like
my
Thor,
footage,
not Chris Hemsworth, like actual Thor,
yeah.
actual honky.
Yeah. So that was quite neat. Yeah. The style was like neon punk. I don't even know what you'd call it. It looked like it was.
Well, you said it was like in
VH
the 80s. Yeah.
Yeah, like it was like a
it made in the 80s.
VHS type style, but I think it was like 7 years old or something like that. No, there's no shot. He said he watched this shit when he was in like fucking. Well, I guess.
Yeah,
high
it
school.
looks
Could've
like it
been
was
that
made a
long
long time ago, but it really wasn't as.
It was like uploaded recently. I don't know.
It wasn't as old as.
Yeah, it was definitely
would
not
think it
50
would
years
be.
old. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
They were being gay.
Yeah. Rightfully so. Rightfully so. True.
That was the thing. It was like extreme, over the top, kind of cringe humor.
And that's what they were shooting for.
Oh,
though.
yeah.
It wasn't like where I'm like, this is stupid, this is cringy. I mean, that's
You're like,
exactly
this
what
is
they were going for.
Fast and Furious 7. Like,
Basically, yeah, but with
could
fucking
afford better writing than
cringe.
some fucking 13-year-old who wrote this shit. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. So yeah, at the end of the day, it was a cute little 30-minute video on YouTube. It was very weird. It was really wonky, and it was completely all over the place, which is exactly what we want when it comes to booby time. So Tyler, you killed it. Thank you so much for the great suggestion. It was definitely a movie, but it was starting to get closer to a YouTube video than anything else.
Yeah, passion project.
Yeah, so we're
YouTube
trying to
video.
avoid those kind of clips for future guests that we know are listening to this right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, be on the lookout for more clips or videos like that. Hopefully, is what we're hoping for.
Yeah. Same energy, a bit longer, but
Yeah, just make sure it's an actual video, because now we're starting to get into like the snuff porn things. So,
like some back alley shit.
yeah, absolutely. So, thank you, Tyler. We appreciate it. Let's head on over to our top 5 section here.
Yeah.
Should give us plenty of time. We got about 10 minutes left. So go ahead and get your brain ready for this one, Bert. I have shit coming out of my ass, so this is an emergency. I'll be
Hell
right
yeah.
back. I like to consider myself a gentleman,
Very good.
where I don't like to talk about private time stuff, like going potty too much.
Uh-huh.
So when I say
But man,
on,
did I just...
yeah, when I say on the podcast I have to take a shit, it's bad. I was standing up and I was holding the mic up to my face. And I'm like, I can do it. And then I'm like, I'm about to do a top 5 where Bert's guessing these things, and I think he's gonna literally make me shit my pants.
Oh, yeah.
I texted you too. I literally just said I'm sorry. Like, I just felt so defeated about it. I couldn't do it anymore. I had to leave. So, fortunately for you guys, there was no break. But
Oh, yeah.
unless Bert likes to keep it in there,
Oh, every time.
the silence. I'm not a big pooper either. I don't know why that happens. It's
I don't
only
know.
when I talk to you, Bert.
Hey, I bring the best out of people. Yeah.
You bring literally the shit out of people.
Yeah,
the
the
worst thing
worst.
about people out of them.
Yeah. It's
So-
perfect.
Now we got our top 5 section here where Bert and I each week take turns bringing a top 5 list to the other co-host. And we ask them, what do you think the top 5 in this is here? And it's just something to create an interesting conversation. I'm not expecting Bert to guess all of these, but it needs to be a fun enough list to where it's something that we can talk about and make it fun. So I have one for this week. Bert will bring me one next week.
Yeah.
So, I got one for you. The NFL draft is coming up here soon, so it's going to be NFL related here. I have the list of the entire teams in order, but I want you to tell me the top 5 most valuable NFL franchises. What do you think it is?
So the Patriots.
They are number 2.
Oh, fuck. So is that like all their Super Bowl W's with Brady?
Probably. It probably brought in that franchise a lot of fucking money and things like that. Definitely put them on the top of the map for a long time.
Yeah. Oh, man. Dude, I just want to throw some out there, but I know they're bad.
Yeah. The faces of the NFL.
Yeah.
Chiefs is not a bad guess. I will say that. The logic you had on why you thought the Chiefs would be the best is not there, but it's not a bad guess. They're more relative now than they were in the all-time kind of thing, though. So,
how about the Cowboys?
They're number 1.
Wow. Okay.
Very obvious. The Dallas Cowboys.
Wow.
America's team. They were the face of football for a very, very long time.
Huh.
Very historic franchise.
I was just thinking, like, I don't know if it's just because we have a bunch of people from Texas who watch the show, but there's a lot of motherfuckers I hear throwing shit at the Cowboys.
Cowboys are number 1. Patriots are number 2.
Cowboys
3 more left.
Damn, I'm only
gonna have you do only so many guesses too, because there's only 32 guesses that you could have, so you're gonna just start figuring them out eventually.
Okay, the Colts.
Let's see where the Colts are on this list.
Who else is there?
Colts are 22.
Epic. What about the Dolphins?
Dolphins are 13.
Fuck.
You're getting higher.
Okay. No. You know what? Just to put them on the list, where are the Lions?
The Lions are 31st.
Oof.
Yep. One of the shittiest organizations in the NFL.
How about the Saints?
All right. So now we're just randomly guessing. Saints are 26.
Wow, they're really bad too?
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're worth $3.5 billion. I don't know if that's really bad.
Shit.
But... And then you're going to guess the Raiders next. They are number 9. They were pretty historic.
I'm just thinking of like...
I like how we have like the Burt team and then the Burt and Burger team and then the Burt team and the Burger team and then there's the Burt and Burger team. Yeah. With the Lions, Saints, and Raiders.
What else?
I'll give you a couple more and then I'm going to tell you the other 3.
I want to say the Bucks. I don't know why.
I was going to give you a couple more, but I'm only going to give you one more after that fucking stupid-ass guess. You think out of all the teams in the NFL, the fucking Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to be in the top 5, huh?
Well, going off of what you said before, I want to say the Ravens now.
Okay, that's your last guess. You're done.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so the Buccaneers were... the Ravens are 19, and the Bucks are 24. Okay, so yeah, you're bad. Number 1, Dallas Cowboys. Number 2, the New England Patriots. And then your head wasn't in the right spot here. The Los Angeles Rams are number 3.
I swear to God, I was going to do the Rams very, very early based off the contract thing for fucking Donald Ramsey. They have all these heaters.
An NFL team isn't based off of its players, you fucking idiot. It's based off of everything. The players are such a small part in how much money they fucking make or what their worth is. Their stadium is worth multiple billions of dollars. You fucking idiot. And you're like, Aaron Donald has $100 million contract. So... What the fuck?
Honestly,
That is
LA
such a stupid part. That is money they are giving away. They're not getting that in return in revenue, you fucking asshole.
Right. So
the Los Angeles Rams are number 3 because they're in LA and the LA makes a lot of fucking money. They also moved over there recently and have billions of dollars worth of shit inside of their stadium. So I'm glad you're really concerned about Aaron Donald's little baby fucking contract and the grand scheme of a team that is worth $6.2 billion. Number 4, probably no surprise here. If LA's huge, the New York Giants are number 4 with them being in fucking New York. Out of all goddamn places. They don't fucking have any big ass contracts to any players. For some reason, them giving money away makes them worth more to this fucking douchebag here. And then number 5, this one's a bit of a surprise. The Chicago Bears is number 5 with $5.8
I was going to say them as a joke.
They're a historic franchise and all, but it's just like, and I feel like they were more on the simple sort of things here. You figured like the Raiders and the Rams would be all up there because of their big market that they put themselves into. But the Washington Commanders were pretty high up there too for some reason. Maybe that's because it's an older historical franchise. Not sure.
That's what I was thinking with the whole Dolphins pick and Dan Marino.
The Dolphins aren't that old. And again, Dan Marino isn't fucking Jesus Christ like you are thinking he is for some reason. The New York Jets are number 7. San Francisco 49ers are number 8. Raiders are 9. And the good old Eagles are number 10.
Okay.
So those are your top 10 most valuable NFL teams, ladies and gents and ladies. With the Cowboys, Patriots, Rams, Giants, and Bears being your top 5.
I'm proud I got 2 of them. I mean, fuck. Not even that bad. Almost had 3. In my head, I had 3. So
yeah, you didn't have 3 for the right reasons, but you did almost have 3.
Yeah.
So last week you did the same kind of list, but for actresses. So, or the last time we did this, you did it with actresses. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to end the podcast up with this last topic that you have?
Oh, yeah. This one's kind of fun.
Okay. I'm excited.
So let me see how I did this. Yep. So I forgot if I said it on here, if I was talking to somebody else about it or what, but I have my shitty cringe geography class that I took in preparation for our next state west of California mission that I get sent on. So I took this class in preparation for... I failed every single fucking geography class I've ever been in. So I'm like, okay, let's just take a college level one. Maybe the professor's going to be better. I need to learn a little bit about this, and I'm gay, and I'm not taking fucking gender studies, okay? We talked about this already. I'm not doing I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that, okay? Geography was just like, it was a thing. And I'm in geography right now, and whenever we have homework, I maybe literally highlight it, right-click the question, and say Google the question, and then I look up the answer and I put the answer in, and then I go to the next question and I rinse and repeat for the entire assignment and for every assignment I've had. And I have really, I wouldn't say it's bad anxiety. I'm being gay.
This is a good story so far.
Cognizant of it, of like, oh cool, Bert has a 10 out of 10 on literally everything. I wonder if he's cheating, lol. So I'll go through there and purposely mess some of them up. So I have like 8s or 9s out of 10s on everything. Because I'm cool. You know, it's like Better Call Saul. You know, you got to wash the money.
Wow, Bert has literally an 8 or 9 on literally everything. I wonder if he's going through and purposely mixing these up.
Oh, 8, 9, 8, 9, 8, 9, 8, 9, 10, 8, 9, 8, 9. So I got to wash the books every once in a while. We got to keep this shit clean if we're going to keep a nice boat. I don't want to get... I guess it would have been like Ozark, not Better Call Saul. I don't know if he washes money. I'm not caught up.
You don't think so?
He probably does.
You're not caught up. You've literally watched every fucking
on-
episode of Breaking Bad,
on
and you've
Breaking
watched
Bad, yeah.
5 out of 6 seasons of
I
fucking Better
know.
Call Saul. You think some
Yeah.
magical thing happens in season 6 here, where all of a sudden he starts washing fucking money? You idiot!
Yeah.
Fuck. This is why I
Yeah.
shit before I talk to you.
Yeah. So that, regardless, whatever. So in my head, I have this whole narrative written that the professor, I got her off my scent, but she still probably thinks that I'm a good student. I pay attention in class. I'm always like, all the tables are gay and put together. So like a lot of people don't even look at her when she's talking. And I pay attention in class and I do all this stuff. I'm like cute. I have my fucking
I wish I
hands
could do that
crossed.
snore noise that
Yeah.
when I'm fucking.
Me.
Wish I could do that while you
So-
fucking tell me these gay ass stories.
So whatever, I do that, and I think I must have been telling my buddies, I'm like, someday she's gonna pick on me, she's gonna ask me a question, and she's gonna be highly expectant because she knows I do really good on all the exams, I do really good on all the
about
homework.
this so much, you realize if you got shot in the fucking head right now, like your professor would be like, who died?
I know. See, here's where it gets funny.
I wish he put this much effort into fucking fantasy or something.
I know, overthinking everything.
Holy shit.
So, well, now here's the funny thing. My cousin,
Oh, I can't wait. I need a
I-
good funny thing.
I go into class last week, and so what we do is each week we focus on the U.S. Then we go to Central America, Southern America, Europe, everything, and we look at the land. We got to figure out the kind of people that live there, the different countries, everything. Typical geography. Nothing crazy going on here. But we just did Europe like 2 weeks ago, and now this last week we did the Middle East. Okay, Middle East. Actually, it wasn't even the Middle East. It was Central Asia is what it's called. So that's Kyrgyzstan, Kazakhstan, Afghanistan, all this shit. And we eventually, there's also a chapter in the book that goes over
This is
everything.
not the fucking quick ass story I was
Right.
hoping it was
I
gonna be.
know. It's gay. Whatever it is. There's a lot of gay backstory. Eventually, what it is the whole big story. I think of these things in my head. Whatever. I do all my homework. I'm trying to lay low. And she finally picks on me the other day. She said, and she has like some Russian accent. She goes, I'm not going to do the Russian accent because it's bad. She says, Bert, you really, you seem like a very nice, shy guy who knows a lot about, knows a lot of stuff. So now what we're going to be talking about next, and I'm going to need your help explaining, is stuff about the Taliban. And I'm choosing you in particular because you remind me of the kind of person that would know a lot about the Taliban.
Look like you're in the Taliban, yeah.
And I'm like, knowing damn well I do not read the chapter. I don't know what part of the world we're on. I'm just watching my fucking Croatian geography teacher pace back and forth across the room and bitch at everybody for not participating. And it's just the deer in headlights. I'm like, oh my God. You know what I know about the Taliban? Shit that I learned in Call of Duty. How they're all fucking terrorist that want to dismantle the United States
Is that what
and
you
blow
said
us
to
all
him?
up. I'm like, oh boy, I'm fucked. And we have all this shit going around about ISIS like 10 years ago, acting like it's relevant. And I'm like, she's like, Bert, I'd like you to tell the class how the Taliban was formed. I'm like, I think the Taliban
You're a queer.
are a group of radical people who formed because the U.S. stole their oil. And she's like, nope. I could tell she wanted to do a burger. She's like, you couldn't have been further away from the mark.
Mm-hmm.
They were established before from like Russia or some shit. I'm like, oh, cool. Everybody looks at
Darn.
Bert. I'm shitting my pants.
Literally.
I'm like, okay. So it all came crumbling down. I'm like, oh boy. She never said anything else. This is just the part of me being like, yeah, whatever. Now she's just not going to pick on me again. I don't fucking know. And then I told myself after I got done, I'm like, man, Bert, we really got to read the fucking book, dude. We got to read the book before we go into class so we know what we're talking about. So I look at the fucking book, and it's like 12 pages in this fucking chapter, and the very last page, it's Afghanistan. And they said nothing about the fucking Taliban at all.
Nice.
So she just... What?
She made you poo for no reason, is what I hear.
Yeah, this wasn't even a thing that we were supposed to... Like, this is like fun fact virgin kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows how the fuck the Taliban... Bitch, it wasn't
You let
even
her
in the
down,
book.
too. She believed in you, dude.
Yeah.
She believed in my cousin.
Yeah. And guess who doesn't look at the teacher anymore and fucking falls asleep in class? No. But it's like...
Did you say this gal?
This gal. This guy.
Did you just...
No, I did not say this gal.
I think...
I have said that in other cases. But
I think you might have.
All right, well.
I'm not confident enough, but I think you might have. You might be panicking right now, Bert.
We'll see if she makes it in the highlight clip.
Yeah.
Guess who did it? This gal.
I think you said that. Oof.
Yeah. No, so that was cool. So that's Bert's a Terry and my prof's a libtard.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am sorry we had to end on that one.
Yeah, might turn that one up a little bit. We'll see.
Yeah, I might want to take that right out of the
Damn, I
podcast.
should get rid of it. You'd have no idea.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, that would have been a good story earlier on.
Uh-huh.
I'm still waiting for Bert to kind of baseball slide and be like, no, bitch, I'm talking now. It is my turn. He doesn't do that. So now we have awkward fucking things like this. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to this episode of the Bert and Burger Show. Advertisers, stay away from us for now.
Advertisers,
be wasting
beware.
your time with everything. So appreciate all of our lovely listeners, though. Those are peeps. We do appreciate.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for listening to this episode of the Bert and Burger Podcast. We're just trying to bring a little bit of the family element to the podcast world, guys. And just remember, at the end of the day, it's only comedy. Please calm down, pussies.
Just chill, dude. Yeah,
Seriously,
it's a comedy
you're scaring Bert.
podcast. Look at the tags. It's comedy.
Yeah, it's comedy. Fucking queers. Look at the titles. It's obviously
Listen to the first 10
comedy.
minutes
Yeah,
of every single
listen
episode
to anything. Yeah. Oh boy, but yeah, we'll see you guys all in the next episode. Take care, everybody. Bye bye.
Well, bye. Gooby.
Gooby. Trust me, advertisers, if you want me to lick your fucking nuts, I'll let Bert do it all goddamn day. I don't care.